We live in the most connected time in history. A single click lets us speak to someone across the planet. We carry the entire world inside our phones, and yet most of us feel more alone than ever. We scroll through thousands of faces, but sometimes we don't really see anyone. We live surrounded by people, but often feel disconnected from them. Here is the truth. Modern life has given us convenience, but it's also taken away something essential: real human connection. And one of the simplest ways to bring it back is surprisingly ordinary: moving our bodies together. Exercise, not just by yourself in a gym or in your room, but with others. So in this video, let's talk about why exercise with others doesn't just make you healthier, it makes you happier, more motivated, and more connected in a world that's slowly pulling us apart. Let's pause and look around. Think about your average day. You wake up, check your phone, you go to school or work or study, mostly sitting in front of screens. Even when you interact with people, it's often short, polite, but not deep. And maybe at the end of the day, you are tired. You scroll again, you watch a video, you tell yourself you are connecting. But inside, something feels missing. This isn't just your imagination. Psychologists are calling loneliness a new epidemic. In fact, studies show loneliness can be as harmful as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. That's how deeply it affects us. We are social beings living in a world that slowly pushes us into isolation. So the big question is, how do we fight back? How do we create a real connection in a society that constantly distracts us away from them? Here's something we often forget. As humans, we were designed to move together. Movement has never been about burning calories or shaping our bodies. For thousands of years, it was the way we survived, the way we connected, the way we celebrated. Our ancestors didn't run alone staring at the wall. They ran together, chasing food, escaping danger, exploring the unknown. They carried heavy things not in silence, but side by side, sharing the load. They danced together in celebrations, in moments of grief and joy. Even play the games of running, wrestling, or chasing was always done in a group. For most of human history, movement was a language of community. It said, "I'm here with you. We are in this together. You can count on me." But today, exercise is often sold as something individual. We are told, go to the gym alone, run alone, follow your workout in silence, put on the headphones, block out the world, and focus only on yourself. And to be clear, there is nothing wrong to moving your body alone. Sometimes solitude is good, sometimes it's even necessary. But when we move together, something powerful happens, something deeper, something we've almost forgotten. Think about the last time you played soccer or basketball, or even you went for a simple walk with someone. Do you remember how quickly time passed? Do you remember the laughter, the little jokes, the stories shared between breaths? Do you remember the energy that seemed to multiply? Like you weren't running on your own strength, but on theirs too. That's the difference. Exercising with others is not just physical, it's emotional, it's social. It touches something inside us that we don't always have words for, but we all feel, because at the end of the day, moving together reminds us of who we really are. Human beings who were never meant to live or move in isolation. Let's break down what really happens when you move with other people. Accountability. How many times have you told yourself, tomorrow I'll work out, and tomorrow comes, and you don't? It's so easy to negotiate with yourself. You are tired. The weather isn't great. You'll make it up later. And when you are alone, no one knows, no one cares, and no one is waiting for you. But imagine this, you promise your friend you'd meet at 7 a.m. for a run. The alarm rings. You're still tired, but now there is someone out there lacing up their shoes, counting on you. You don't want to leave them waiting. You don't want to let them down. So you show up. That's accountability. It's not about discipline or willpower. It's about the relationship. It's about knowing that your choices matter, not just for you, but for someone else too. And that small shift makes all the difference. Consistency is the hardest part of any fitness journey, but with accountability, consistency becomes natural. You stop asking, do I feel like it? And start saying, I said I'd be there, so I will. Motivation. I've noticed that whenever I work out with friends, I push harder. If I am running alone, I slow down when I get tired. But if someone's next to me, I keep going. Their energy pulls me forward. Scientists call this the social facilitation effect, but really, you don't need the science. You probably felt it too. But this isn't just about pressure, it's about energy. When you see someone pushing hard, you feel inspired to push too. Their effort gives you courage. Their determination reminds you of your own. Have you ever been in a class, maybe spinning or dancing, and felt the entire room moving together? The music builds, everyone's breathing heavy, and suddenly you find yourself going beyond what you thought you could do. That's motivation born from community. Alone, you might stop at 10 reps. Together, you somehow do 15. Joy and fun. Let's be honest, exercising alone can feel boring. The minutes drag. You are counting down until it's over. But when you are with others, everything changes. The same workout feels lighter because you are laughing between sets, making jokes, telling stories. You lose track of time. The hard moments turn into memories you share later. There is a reason why kids can play soccer for hours without getting tired. It's not because they have unlimited energy. It's because they are having fun. Adults are not different. Joy transforms effort. What feels like exercise alone feels like play together, learning and growth. When you train alone, you only know what you know. You repeat the same exercises, the same habits, the same mistakes. Progress becomes slow, but when you exercise with others, you open yourself to a new possibilities. Maybe your friends shows you a better way to stretch. Maybe someone at the gym corrects your form. Maybe you enjoy a soccer game and discover muscles you didn't even know you had. We grow faster when we are not limited to our own knowledge. Others protect us, guide us, and sometimes even protect us from injury. Exercising together isn't just about working harder, it's about working smarter. Mental health benefits. Exercise already changes your brain chemistry. It releases dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, the chemicals that make you feel alive, happy, and balanced. That's why after a good workout, even if you are exhausted, you often feel calmer and more positive. Now add genuine human interaction. A smile, a high five, someone cheering you on when you are struggling. Suddenly, it's not just your body that feels lighter, it's your heart. In a world where so many people battle with loneliness, anxiety, stress, exercising with others can feel like medicine. You are not just moving your body, you are reminding yourself that you belong. You are part of something bigger than yourself. Here is the bigger picture. Exercising with others is not just about fitness, it's about belonging. In a society that constantly tells us to be independent, self sufficient, busy, working out with others is almost an act of rebellion. It says, I need you, you need me, we're stronger together. When we sweat together, laugh together, and even struggle together, we remember that life is not meant to be lived in isolation. We're not machines, we're not productivity robots, we are human beings, and human beings need community to survive. So let me leave you with this challenge. Don't exercise alone this week. Invite a friend for a run, join a class, play a sport, or even just take a simple walk with someone you care about. Because in a world that feels more disconnected than ever, exercising with others is not just better for your body, it's better for your heart, your mind, and your soul. It's one of the simplest, most natural ways we can start rebuilding the connection our society so desperately needs. So next time you think about moving your body, don't do it alone, do it together.